Okay, so today I am getting rid of the red that I just put in my hair, and I'm going to dye all of it to the mixture of red and blue. This brown is my virgin hair color. So no dye. I've let it grow out, and any dyes I had in it before are gone, so the brown is just my natural hair color. Hasn't been dyed except for my bangs, which were previously bleached. That's why the red is so bright. But we're gonna change it, and I'm gonna hopefully get this red darker with the blue, and let's get started. The things you will need are definitely gloves so your hands don't get stained. I got processing caps. I just have a bowl and a spoon. This already has dye on it from the last time I dyed my hair, the red parts. And then I have these Manic dyes, and this is all from Sally's Beauty Supply, by the way. This is the Shocking Blue, and this is Infrared, and they were around $9 or $10, I want to say, at Sally's. So I'm going to mix both of these into the bowl to cover my whole head. And I think I'm going to use more red, but I'll just have to go and see. So I have my gloves on. You also want to make sure you're wearing either a dark shirt or a shirt you don't care about. That way the dye doesn't stay on there. It will wash out because it is vegan dye. It won't completely stain your shirt. But just in case, I'm just wearing this black one that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of my infrared, which I only used a little bit for the blonde parts in my hair. So I'm just going to open this up. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to take my spoon and I'm going to dump all of that in the bowl. And I have a towel laid down over the sink just so none of the dye gets on the sink. Next I'm going to take the Shocking Blue, oops, there you go, Shocking Blue, and I'm just going to add a small amount to begin with. Let's see, so that's what that looks like. Well, I'm going to add probably about half. So there's a good amount. So I don't know if you can see that, but added that in there, and I'm just going to mix it. And I'm not trying to get like a full-on purple. I just wanted to make this red a little bit darker, so that's why I'm adding the blue in there. And I know because red and blue make purple, it's gonna turn out a little bit purple, but that is okay. Oops. So there, I don't want it to drip everywhere, that's why. So I'm gonna start out with that, and if I need more, I'm just gonna add more blue to it. I'm just gonna start running that through my hair. Alright, I also have my big brush. I'm going to be using this to brush the dye through, and you can just wash it out afterwards. It won't really, it'll stain a little bit, but it won't be that much. Alright, so I'm just going to get into this bowl and then start running it through my hair. Now be careful, because if you're too vigorous with it, it will get onto the floor. It'll just drop in blobs, so I would recommend putting either a towel on the floor or just be very, very careful. So I'm just going to start placing it in my hair and then running it through just so it coats every single strand. And typically I like to part my hair down the middle. It's just easier for me. And okay. So you definitely want to get every single part. Alright, so just do that with your whole head, and I will come back in a minute when I have it all done. Alright guys, so please don't be stupid like me and not use either Vaseline, or I've heard that conditioner works to not stain your head, but it's like all around my neck, which with a little bit of scrubbing it'll come off eventually, but yeah, it's like all over my arms. So just know what you're doing and know that it's going to be really, really messy if you're careless like me and don't take the time to prepare. So I have it on my head, and I did end up using a little bit more blue. So I still have a little bit more than a third left. But I'm gonna put this in my hair and let it sit for probably about 2 hours. The bottle says you only need to let it sit for 30 minutes, but I like to put it in longer just so. Alright, sorry my camera died, but I'm gonna come back in a couple hours. As I was saying, leaving it in longer, you can even leave this in overnight if you want to. Just put your processing cap on, which I'm going to do in a second, and just sleep with it on. So that would leave your hair more vibrant. Also, another tip, which I don't normally do, but you can do to make it process faster, and I've heard that it puts more vibrancy in the colors. You can take your hair dryer and blow dry your hair in the processing cap. So I'm just going to skip that because I've been doing this for years and I haven't really felt the need to do that. But I will be back and I will show you guys the finished product. See ya. Voila, this is the finished look. Yes, I have dye all over my forehead. Get out of this pink bathroom because I don't think it's showing right. There we go, now you can kind of see it. So it's this nice, deep burgundy, purplish, red. Came out exactly how I wanted it to. So this is a really, really great fall or winter hair color, or just the whole year, because it is absolutely gorgeous. And yeah. Hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any requests, leave them below. And I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.